Yo, what's up, YouTube? We back with another video. It's your boy Dre.
And your girl Rachel.
Yeah, and your girl
Alea. Say
yeah.
hi to them, mama.
Everybody say hi to her. Yeah.
Say hi. Sorry, guys. She has to have a bib because she's teething and she's drooling all over the place today.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Say hi.
If you guys haven't seen our face before, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and join the family. Make sure you guys smash the like button and turn upon the post notification bell to get notified.
Get notified.
Make
sure you guys hit the notification bell so that way you guys can get notified.
Yeah, so you guys can get notified.
Get notified every single time that we post a new video.
That's a tongue twister, bro. You guys try to say that shit fast.
She
But
loves it.
Without further ado, we're gonna be introducing you guys to Alea, our
and
daughter.
pretty much telling you guys her story.
Yeah, her story about when mom was pregnant and when she was born and how she was born, because a lot of you guys don't know, she was born actually premature 2 months early.
Yeah,
so.
And now she's 7 months today.
Yeah, today.
So
she
everybody go ahead and
months.
comment happy 7 months,
Happy
Alea.
7 months, Alea. Her birthday will be, in September, so.
She'll be 1, and you guys will get to see all of the footage
Stay
from her
tuned for a
first
1 year
birthday.
birthday. Yes. Yeah.
What should we do? What theme should we do? What theme should we do for
Mickey
you?
Mouse, Sophia
Mickey
the
Mouse
First?
or Sophia the First?
She likes Mickey Mouse and Sophia the First,
Yeah.
you guys. We don't
She
really
loves-
have her watch Coco Melon.
No. She
Coco.
watches Mickey Mouse. She watches what we watch when we're little. She watches Jessie, Hannah Montana.
And if we're watching something on TV,
she watches it with us, unfortunately.
But yeah, so
Mama,
if you guys
she
haven't
has a
seen,
lot of energy right now, guys, too. She's sitting on my leg, but she's going crazy.
yeah,
okay?
she's going super nuts.
We're going to keep her in the video with us as long as we can, and then we'll put her in her high chair if she gets too fussy.
Yeah, but yeah. So without further ado, we'll tell you guys. We want to take you guys along the journey with us. It was road to 1K, so make sure to hit the subscribe button. And we want to just tell you guys about when she was pregnant, catch you guys up. So you guys are a little more in the rap with us as a family. So.
Yes.
First quarter, she had, we were trying to, get pregnant. We'll take it back to when we were trying to get pregnant. You want to tell me?
I had taken out my birth control. I had taken it out probably in like November, I want to say. It was like November. And then I didn't get pregnant until February.
Yeah. We were like trying. We were trying.
I wasn't getting my period, so like it was just like kind of confusing. Yeah. And then we decided that we needed to stop focusing so much on it and just kind of let it happen. And so once we did that, I got pregnant.
Yeah,
she wants you,
yeah,
obviously.
We were just like, we were trying. She had an app, and we were kind of just like, all right.
Oh yeah, I had the Flow app, so we were like
yeah.
monitoring my period when I was
ovulating
ovulating
and
stuff like that.
So we were doing it on the important days and even on the not important days. So we were just trying, and then we were just kind of like, all right, let's just let God do it in His time.
Magic.
So we just kind of didn't like think about it too much, and then she started.
One day we had bought like 10 pregnancy tests in the whole beginning at the freaking 99. And then, literally, I had 1 test left.
That was my phone, it fell.
Oops. I had 1 test left. And so, Daddy was sleeping. And so, I decided to take the test. And guess what? I was pregnant.
Yeah, she woke me up, you guys. And she was like, it was one of those, like, little stick tests.
Yeah, and he thought I had COVID.
And I thought it was a COVID test at first. I was like, you got COVID?
No,
and then she was like, no, I'm pregnant. And then I got super excited. I picked
me
her
up, spun me around.
Yeah. I was super excited, so
yeah.
And then fast forward a little bit. We wanted a girl. I definitely wanted a girl. And she wanted a girl.
I wanted a girl, but I would not have been mad if it was a boy. I would have just been a little bit like salty.
I wouldn't have been care if I wanted a boy. I mean, care if we got a boy, but I definitely wanted a girl just because like I want to be there for her. I want to see what it's like to have a daughter. You know what I'm saying, and be there with her the whole time and not have a daughter be having
I wanted a daughter because me and my mom were really close when I was growing up. So, whoa, here, come here. Me and my mom were really close when I was growing up, so I wanted that for her so that we could be super close and she could just be so cute. And I could dress her up and she can go places with me and be my friend because I don't have no fucking friends.
You guys, I keep trying to pick this hair right here and it's not there no more.
It.
I shaved it.
If you guys didn't notice. Sorry, Mama.
But yeah, so fast forward a little bit. We had a gender reveal. We had obviously got her into, she went to Planned Parenthood, if you guys are wondering. She did a Planned Parenthood little
thing, so they can tell me that I was for sure pregnant.
Yeah, she
did that. And then we did the ultrasound.
We did all that. She's trying to untie it. It's okay.
Okay. So pretty much we did that. We went to get the ultrasound to find out the gender. At the gender reveal place, they had these little poppers, so we just bought those so that way nobody would know our gender.
And it was at like a third-party gender.
Yeah, it was
gender
like
place. It was like a mommy and me thing.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was mommy and me, and because her plan that she had, it wasn't gonna let her get an ultrasound to know the gender till like 2020. weeks or something.
Bro,
like
my
that.
doctor said 21 weeks.
Yeah,
I was
so
like, 21
no.
weeks.
When you could find out when how
13
13
weeks.
yeah.
Like no.
So we did the mommy and me, paid for that, and then we also got the poppers like she said, and we also planned for the gender reveal to be the next day
after.
Because there's no way.
There was no way I was gonna just have the envelope and the poppers and not want to just go outside.
No
and
way,
it.
for sure.
Just find out what you were.
Yeah.
So pretty much we have our gender reveal. You guys will see it. It's gonna be in the clip at the end of the video, and in that one, the popper didn't go off for me. So whenever I opened my eyes, it was just pink, and then he was super excited. We were both very excited.
Super excited.
And then
we didn't end up having a baby shower because stay tuned, she came early.
Yeah,
so,
since she came out early, we had no baby shower. And now that I just remembered that, we didn't have baby shower.
Yeah, we had no baby shower.
Thanks, girl. I was supposed to get presents for you.
But yeah, so
we still got a bunch of presents and stuff after she was born.
We got a few presents for the gender reveal as well.
Yeah,
so that was cool.
And diapers, a lot of them.
Yeah, so then we had the gender reveal, and then fast forward a little bit. You were telling like a little bit about your pregnancy, like how it was?
So my first trimester was shit. It was so bad, bro.
She was always
I was throwing up the whole time. I couldn't keep anything down. I kept trying to eat like soup, and no, I would just throw it up like right after.
She's barely just now able to start eating.
Now
soup.
I can barely eat like top ramen. Obviously, I wasn't only eating top ramen, but I was eating like galo. Like I would literally throw up anything, remember? Like everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was finally able to eat until like the second semester, and then. The third semester, I literally got so swollen. Ew, Leia.
Yeah, she got super swollen.
I got super swollen.
The second trimester wasn't bad, huh?
No,
it was smooth.
No, the second trimester I was fine. I felt like I was.
And we both had apps too. I had a daddy app, and she had like
the baby center app, so that way I could
see her and all that.
Yeah, see how big she was and stuff like that. That was cool. She was like a lemon and then an avocado. But yeah, so then pretty much after that, we went into my third trimester. And I got super swollen, and then I had like an earache. I swear it was like an earache. Yeah. And so I was on the phone with my grandma, and she's like, "You need to go to urgent care, Rachel. There's one down the street from your house. Like, go right now." And I was like, "Okay, bro." So I go, and then they tell me that I have high blood pressure. The lady tells me right away, and she's like, "Was that a problem before your pregnancy?" Mind you, I have no fucking, I don't know. Like, how am I gonna know if I don't know. I never even went to the doctors. So then she's like, "Okay, you're fine. Like, it's fine then, you know, like, just go ahead, go to the weight room, like, whatever." So I go, I wait, and then they tell me that I don't have an ear infection. My ear is literally perfectly fine. But the doctor had even said, she was like, "I don't want to be the one." Nobody wants to, what did she say?
She was like, nobody wants to be the one to treat a pregnant lady.
And I was like,
what
is nothing wrong with my ear for real? Or you just don't want to
help
help
me? Her blood pressure
me?
was super high, and they were supposed to actually call an ambulance and have her escorted. What? That's what it's called.
An ambulance.
An ambulance.
And so pretty much whenever I get in the car, I call my grandma. And I'm like, "Hey grandma, like I just left. They told me that I have an earache. Like I don't know what's wrong." And she's, I tell her my blood pressure, because she's like, "Well, what'd they give you?" I'm like, "Just this paper with my blood pressure." She's like, "Well, what is it?" And I tell her, and she's like, "Oh my God, Rachel, that's so high." She's like, "You need to call your doctor right now." I get off the phone. I wasn't gonna call my doctor, but he was like,
"Yeah, I told her, I was like, just call your doctor," because she had a primary doctor that she already had. Yeah. We called the doctor, and her doctor was like, "What? Your blood pressure was what?" Yeah. And then she was like, "You need to go to the doctors right now. They should have told you to go to the doctors." And she was so mad at the urgent care people. Yeah, and she's like, "What urgent care? Where did you guys go to?"
Yeah, she's like, "What is it called?" I'm like, "Bro, it's right here on the whatever."
So we went to go pack up some stuff at the house first.
Yeah, like some just regular stuff, like our charger. We got a blanket.
Some little clothes, change the clothes. I gotta change the clothes, and then we stopped at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, got some Chick-fil-A. Went inside.
Yeah, sat down. We're like, "All right, we're just
let's
gonna
eat
take
real
this
quick,
meal
and then
we don't know what's gonna happen."
Yeah, so we go. Pretty much, they admit me right away.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, "You know what? Like, you're gonna have to be here. We're gonna have to monitor your blood pressure." Hold on, I'm trying to have her in the video still. She's just a brat. So they were like, "We're gonna just monitor your blood pressure, and then you know you can just be here and like for how many days was it? Like
you were there for they were there for 3 days at first, and they were just monitoring her blood pressure. They gave her a shot in her butt also.
Oh yeah, in my butt, and it hurt so bad.
For Alea's lungs, it was a steroid to build her lungs just in case she had to get come out early, which she did. And then they were giving you magnesium to lower your blood pressure as well. And then
but yeah, so
they
ended up letting me leave. Okay, 3 days later. And mind you, 2 days of him sleeping in the car. Yeah. Okay. And one day he got to sleep inside the room because the nurse was super nice and she let him stay in there.
But I had to go because
it's because I wasn't in the labor and delivery. They were just monitoring me. So then that same day they sent me home with some medication. They sent me home with some medication and they were like, make sure you take this pill and then take it every day, you know, to keep your blood pressure leveled or whatever.
And if you feel any pain like in your abdomen, or like if you get any headaches or blurred
or anything,
vision,
like come back, like
to
right
come
away.
back right away.
Come back to labor and delivery. I'm like, wow, okay. So then that day, you know, we hang out, and I ended up eating some spicy chips, so I thought I was having heartburn. And I took my Tums that I swear by, and no, they did not work. And literally, I was like, babe, I can't. Like, I woke him up, and I was crying, and I was like, babe, I was like, it's hurting so bad. And I was crying, and he was like, ow, Leia, just take a chill pill. Just chill. And what are you staring at? And he was like, where, babe, where? And I was like, babe, right here where she said if it hurts to come back.
It was in the middle of the night. We went to sleep.
Yeah, it was 4 in the morning.
She woke me up in the middle of the night, and she woke up and she was crying and screaming. She was like, baby, it's hurting. Yeah, hurting so bad. It's burning. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, are you okay?
Yeah,
you want to go?
Are you sure you want to go? And I was like, I don't know. Let me take my blood pressure again.
So we got a blood pressure cup from
got a little
CVS
cup on the way home.
Yeah, so she was like, let me take my blood pressure. She sat on the side of the bed, and she took it. She's like, oh my God, it's still hot.
I was like, oh my God,
okay.
we gotta
So
go.
I'm packing up this stuff, and I'm like, all right, baby. They said, because they had said if she experienced anything to come back right away.
Yeah, so we came back.
We did, and we went there. Mind you, it's like 4 in the morning. We get there, and I pull up to the emergency room.
No, we called. Remember, we called
and said,
I called. I was like, hey, I was there like for 3 days. You know, I'm experiencing like worse symptoms than before. And she was like, yeah, like come in right now. Like we'll be expecting you, whatever. So I was like, okay.
So we got there. I pulled up. I got out the car.
Oh. Gross.
All right,
dude.
so we're
Sorry,
back. As you guys can
freaking
see,
threw up.
Oh my goodness. It's always something with her, you guys, every single day.
That's why we don't be putting her in a lot of the videos yet. Look at her, bro.
She's in that stage right now,
She's
y'all.
just a lot right now.
She's
so precious.
So curious about
She's
everything.
so precious. Look at her.
She's so
Look
curious
at how precious
about
she is.
everything.
Look at that, mama. Say hello. Ooh. She's so precious, guys, but she's a brat right now, for sure.
She's for sure in that stage. But yeah, so boom. Anyways, back to the story. We pull up. I hop out. Do my thing.
Oh.
I pull up, I get her, and they're already expecting us. They got the wheelchair right there and everything. So boom, we go up to the place, and they check her in.
And they checked me, and the bitch is like, the lady's like, do you have your ID? I'm like, no, I don't have my ID. I didn't think I had to bring my ID.
I'm like,
and
we were just here
yesterday. I was like, I was just here, and I had my ID then. And she was like, okay, let me look up your birthday, like whatever. I have throw up on my pants. And then so... Oh my God, you're just jumping over here. Okay, go ahead. So then pretty much after that, I was like, babe, go park the car somewhere else, because I was so scared it was going to get towed or something.
Yeah, it was still right there.
We just don't have that best of luck sometimes. So I was like, no, go move the car. Like, I'll be fine. Yeah. I go in the room they send me in, and I'm crying already, and I'm throwing up. So then after I stop throwing up, I hear the nurse come in, so I'm like, oh my God, let me call him. So I go to call him, obviously, because it's his kid.
Yeah, I'm already on the way up to it.
Yeah,
I just
he's
parked
already
the car.
on the way
I'm walking
up.
in, and Ashley called me.
So I'm like, where are you at? And he's like, I'm here. I'm coming up right now. I was like, okay. And then I walk out of the bathroom, and she's like, hello. And I was like, hi. And then she was like, what are you doing in the bathroom? I was like, I was throwing up. And she was like, for what? And she was like, come sit down on the bed. And mind you, I have him on the phone. So I'm like, this, like, trying to, like, look. I'm like, are you coming? And then she's like, can you move the phone away from your face, please? Oh, no, she did not say please.
Yeah, she didn't.
She's like, can you move the phone away from your face? And I was like, it's my fiance. And she's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I was already in the elevator. Right when she said, I don't care, I was like, I'm on the way, baby. Don't even worry about it.
Hangs up. I hear my phone hang up, and I was like, oh.
And then no way. She had got me. I definitely was getting upset, because I'm like, bro, she was upset.
Mind you, I'm throwing up, crying,
in pain, like
and you're talking to me like
she's
that.
She's pregnant, like, what was the deal? You know what I mean? So, I hung up the phone. I was already right there. The elevator was going up. I was just waiting for the doors to open. You know what I mean? So I hung up the phone, and then I came out.
Playing with her avocado.
And I hung up the phone. I came out, and they opened the doors, and I'm like, I don't know who you guys got in there, but you guys need to
Mind you, I'm in the room, and I hear him.
I was like, I don't know who you guys got in there, but you guys, she's making my fiance cry and upset. She's pregnant, and can you guys come please change the nurses? I was upset. I don't know if I said a little bit more, but
he definitely said, look, I don't know who y'all got in there with her, but y'all need to change nurses because she's making her upset.
Okay.
Like literally what you said, but like way more mad.
Yeah, so I came in there.
And the lady heard, bro, because right when I heard it and I looked, and then she looked, and you walked, and she probably was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I came in and I looked at the lady, and the nurse came in right behind me, and then she was
like, is there a problem? And I was like, yeah, she was being extremely rude to me.
Yes.
I was like, she's freaking telling me to get off the phone, and then she was just like, the nurse who was being a bitch was like, oh my god, like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, like, no, like, let's start over. And he was like, no.
The whole time, I'm like, no, get a new nurse. I was like, I know there's somebody else that can come.
Yeah, bro, mind you, it's 4 a.m, bro. If you hate your job,
like, no.
don't work there. Like,
I was,
you know what I mean? The other nurse, Kat, she was in such a great mood.
I was acting like the chief of the hospital right there.
He was like,
you're fired.
No.
Switch it out, you know what I mean? But so then, boom, we got a new nurse, and the nurse was cool.
Yeah, she was super nice.
And then right there, we were just in that room, and that was to just first start to monitor the baby and her.
Just to make sure, like, they were taking all my blood.
Yeah, they took all your blood work. That. And then it finally came out.
I was in pain the whole night. They didn't give me nothing.
Your liver was inflamed. That's what it was.
My
and
liver
she
was
had preeclampsia.
inflamed.
So,
for those of you guys who don't know what preeclampsia is, it pretty much makes your liver inflamed, and you can have a stroke.
Yeah.
And it like pretty much.
And it cuts off the blood flow.
It cuts off the blood flow to the baby.
And it's just like bad for the mom. That's what it is. The baby, Alea was fine, but the mom her blood pressure was super high.
Mm-hmm.
She had a lot of stuff in her
obviously,
liver,
if I have a stroke or I stop bleeding, if I stop breathing or something, obviously she would be affected by that.
So
they pretty much were like,
they were taking super cautious like measures, you know.
Yeah,
to make
they
sure
came back in and they were like, yeah, so it looks like you're gonna be having her soon. She was like, it's time to get induced, and I was like, oh wow, really? I was not ready, bro. I thought I still had 9 weeks to mentally prepare to fucking give birth.
Yeah.
And I instantly thought I was gonna have a C-section. And she was like, nope, she's in the correct position.
Position.
Because
the OBGYN came in and did an
ultrasound when we were there the last time.
Yeah.
So she was like, no, like, she's actually perfect. And I was like, oh, swear. And she was like, yeah, like, you can have a regular. Then I was more scared.
Yeah.
So then I was like, fuck, okay. And then what happened after that?
Yeah, so then they moved us to the other room.
Oh, yeah, then they moved us to the delivery room.
Delivery room. We were only in that room for the one night, and then they moved us to the delivery room and then started the process to induce me. To induce her in the labor. And that was like a long process.
That was I was in labor for 26 hours. Yeah.
26 hours. So they started, the first process was like a pill
that they put up my hoo-ha.
Yeah.
And she put it up once and she was like, yeah, this should get you like 3 centimeters. And came back 1
centimeter.
She's like,
it's because her body wasn't ready at all to go into labor.
Yeah,
so we were pretty much forcing her body to go into labor.
And then she came back again. She's like, we're gonna come in every 3 hours and insert this like little thing up there with a string.
Yeah.
It's gonna dissolve. We're gonna pull the string out, whatever. Right? So they did that, and then at that point, I was only at like 5 centimeters, I think.
No, you were.
I was only at 3. Yeah, because I got the epidural at 5.
Yeah.
I was at like 3, and then she was like, okay, like we can start the Pitocin, you know, it's fine, right?
Yeah, and the whole time she was hooked up to monitor, so we could see when she would have like a contraction. The whole time I'm just sitting right there playing Madden and FIFA on my phone, holding her hand, and then like every time she'll get
every time I had a contraction, mind you, he's over there on the little like recliner.
I'm posted at this point because mind you, it's like 9-10 o'clock. It's winding down.
Definitely like
every
10,
time I'll either go get food, you know, take a little 10-15 lunch break, you know what I mean? Like my little 10-15, and then I'll come back, give her some food, you know what I mean? Hop back on my game or
he always was at 7-Eleven.
Whatever it was, you know what I mean? So and then it was kind of getting nighttime, and then I would see her contractions because you can see it on the graph, and then I would go hold her hand and stuff like that.
No, I would literally be like, oh my god, babe.
I'm like, oh shit, pause.
And then he would come, he'd hold my hand, I'd be breathing with my music right here.
Yeah.
And then we would pretty much from there, after that was pretty much what happened.
After that step,
Cap. I got the epidural.
Yeah, she had to get the epidural. And that was what the part that you were most scared about, like the whole pregnancy.
They pretty much, whenever they gave me the Pitocin, I started to dilate a lot. So I went from 3 to 5, right? And then by like 3 in the morning, I was like, no, it was like 2. Yeah. I was like, babe, the next nurse who comes in here, tell them to give me the epidural.
She was all having a conversation. She was like, babe, she's like, next time the nurse comes in here, I need the epidural. And I was like, okay, babe, I got you. And then
She
so
walked in.
She walked in. I was like, yeah, she needs the epidural. She's ready. And
she's
then,
like, okay, let's check how many centimeters you are. Checked. She's like,
she was at, you were
so
at
I was
5.
at 5, and she was like, okay, and she was like,
dug
okay.
it out though, no cap.
Yeah, I
You
did for sure.
You did.
And then so pretty much after that, she was like, all right, like they're gonna come in a little bit to do the epidural, like just hang tight, whatever.
Yeah, the dude was super cool too.
He was super cool. He was from Harvard, no?
Yeah, he was from Harvard, and he was like hella monotone. He was hella cool.
He was like, she had said too, she was like, don't think that he's like, not, what did she say? She's like, not like liking you guys. She was like, he just talks really like monotone.
Yeah.
I want you guys to see her right now.
Oh my gosh, little girl.
She's teething so bad. We give her these little teething toys, her chew toys.
Yeah.
But she's just not liking them right now because they hurt her teeth.
Yeah, we get her, we help her out, but we let her just thug it out too. She's we thugs over here.
But yeah, pretty much after that he came in to do the epidural, and honestly that was probably the worst thing about it all.
Yeah,
I think that was the worst.
You were scared.
The lady was literally like, bro, can you, not bro, she was like, can you put your back like a cat, like how like a scared cat? And I was like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. And so I did it.
So she wanted her to be like, and mind you, she's pregnant, so she wanted her to be like
that, bro,
like
more,
like
put
this.
your chin down. Yeah, like that. And mind you, bitch, I can't do that. So I was, here, hold her real quick. She dropped her avocado. So pretty much, she wanted me to do that, and it was not going to be possible for me. Like, first I was on my side, that one didn't work. So then we went into that position for me to be on my, like, bent over on the side of the bed. And the guy was like, Raquel, if you keep moving,
you're gonna get paralyzed.
He's like, you're gonna paralyze yourself.
We can't go on with the epidural if you keep.
He's like, he's like, I'm gonna have to say that I can't do the epidural, and I was like, oh no,
I'm just giving her. Well, I couldn't be right there with her, so I was just sitting off to the side, like, you got this, babe, like giving her words of encouragement.
Bro, I was like, he's like, just put your back like a cat, babe. I'm like, bro.
I'm like, you gotta just stay still, babe. You got it. Getting the epidural, she ended up going through with that. The whole process probably took like a good 30, 45 minutes. And she got the epidural. After that, it was smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing for real.
She would have her contractions were coming a lot more after that.
Like big ass ones.
And it would be like on the graph. I'd be like, damn, babe, did you feel that one? And she'd be like, no. And she's right there on TikTok. I'm like, damn, that epidural works. So
yeah, for sure.
Everybody out there, it does work.
It does work, bro. And just make sure that they're switching your body the whole time, like.
Oh yeah,
so
they were changing positions.
Oh my god, so that it doesn't just get. Make sure you close your leg that she drops it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so pretty much after that, I got the epidural, and then
you went to sleep.
I went to sleep for the night. Yeah, I went to sleep for the night.
She got the epidural like around 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah. I slept, and then I woke up probably like 9:30.
Yeah.
I remember, like, it was like 9:30.
I
started calling everybody.
And I went to go get her a Slurpee because she couldn't have anything to eat, but she was hungry. I got some food though because I was starving.
He got McDonald's.
So I got some food
and I got a
quick.
Slurpee.
And I got her a Slurpee, and I got some coffee. And then so it was like 9 o'clock, and she started calling everybody like, we should be expecting the baby soon. You're already at like 7 centimeters.
Yeah, but she was like, the lady was like, oh yeah, like you still have 3 more to go. Like you have a few hours, right? So then, literally like 30 minutes later, probably, right?
Yeah.
Like this, she had came in, and it was probably already like 10:30.
You ran out of epidural.
Yeah, I had ran out of epidural, so she was going to get more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then sorry, she keeps dropping her fucking avocado.
This is her avocado toy. Yeah, she went to go get her epidural, and then she was on FaceTime with your auntie.
Yeah.
And then the nurse had said that if she feels like she has to poop,
make sure I call her in.
Yeah, or if it feels like she can't hold it or nothing, and it's falling through.
Yeah, she was like, if you feel like you have to use the restroom, she was like, call me in here, but only if it's constant. Like if it's just really quick, like and it passes, like it's fine. It's just a contraction. Yeah. I was like, okay, cool. So I'm on the phone with my aunt, and I feel like I have to poop. And I'm like, I feel like I have to poop. My aunt's like, well, is it like a lot? And I was like, no. And then literally probably like, 2 seconds later, I'm like, oh my god, no. Yeah. I was like, let me call you back. I hang up. I'm like,
she's like, oh my god, babe, go
get the
it.
nurse.
She was like, I don't know. I feel like it's coming. I don't know, babe, go.
And literally, bro, she comes in, and I'm like, I think she's coming. Like, bro, it wasn't like I had to poop. It felt like she was coming out already. And she literally goes right there, like, to check. She doesn't even go in. That's how I knew Alea was right there, bro. Because she didn't even, like, I didn't even feel her, like, well, obviously, wait, actually, I had the epidural, so I wouldn't have been able to feel it. Wow, that's weird. But pretty much she was like, okay, it's time to have a baby. And I was like, oh my god, say swear. And she was like, yeah, let's do this. And she goes, and she gets on the phone. You want to go in your high chair? Okay, guys, so we put her inside of her high chair.
I
Seriously?
went to go get the nurse, and she came in, and she was like, "Yeah, we're ready to have the baby."
She's like, "It's time to have the baby." And
she
I
went
was
on
like,
the phone and called and said whatever, like, you know, whatever their code is
for the
you
NICU
know.
team.
And the NICU team came in. They all came in like roaches, like
Literally,
quick,
like
quick,
in
quick.
seconds, bro. He's literally trying to. They're like, "Okay, Dad, get in your corner." I was like,
No, because I had my big old chair, so I had to wheel it into the hallway.
Sorry, guys, had to get her a freaking bottle.
Yeah, so we were saying, so I had to wheel the chair into the hallway, and then
and she was
all
like,
the people
"Hey,
are
Dad,
coming in.
can you move your chair out into the hallway?" I was like, "Right now, bro."
Yeah, so pretty much I did that, and then all the people are coming up in there, and I took my little spot in the corner next to her, holding her hand, and she's freaking out. She's like, baby, I can't do this. I'm like, baby,
So,
you got
girls,
this.
if you guys have not looked up how to push and you're going to have a baby, make sure you look it up. Because I had no idea what I was doing, bro.
Yeah, because the first 2 times you like...
No, the first time. The second time, she said that I did good, but she said that I didn't do what I was supposed to do still. So she was like, "You did better, but you need to do, like, more, right?"
Yeah. Well, it's because you were screaming. She said,
yeah, she's like, "Hold your breath." I'm like...
Yeah, so
she's like, "Hold your breath and push." I'm like, "Okay, girl, I got you."
Yeah, so we did that, and actually it was only like 3 plays, and she was like, "Baby, I feel like I'm gonna pass out."
No, I literally looked at him. I was like, "Babe, I'm gonna pass out." He was like, "No, babe, like you're fine."
Yeah, I was like,
he was all crying. I was like, "Oh my goodness."
Yeah, I started crying.
Together.
And I don't know, I just lost it, yo. I was just so excited. I was so happy for her. I was just crazy to just be witnessing that shit for real.
Yeah. And then pretty much we had her, and they were like, "Hey, Dad, do you want to come let Dad cut the umbilical cord?"
I got to cut the umbilical cord, and it was just like you guys were thinking. Like it's like a rubbery material. As soon as I cut
like
the scissors,
the
scissors went like that. They were like, and so I cut it though, and then right after that, like she had to get stitched up and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
he got to go.
I got to go with her to the NICU, and then they all told me like what was gonna happen and stuff like that. And I was just like super, just like in awe. Like it was like a movie for real. Like it was crazy. And then
a few hours later, we got to go to.
A few hours later, she was born at 11:44 a.m.
Yeah.
September 20th, and then so we weren't able to go see her at the NICU until like 8 o'clock that night though.
Yeah.
And then we were there.
They were like, "Mom, you don't want to just get some rest tonight, and you can see her in the morning?" I was like, "Bitch, what?"
Because the NICU was 24 hours, but we just couldn't sleep or eat in there. So
so we went down there. We stayed down there for a little bit. We didn't stay there for long because remember I could barely even stand up. I was in a wheelchair,
you were tired.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we ended up coming back up to the room, and then I got sent home 2 days later. Now she was in the NICU for a whole month after that, so we still had to come back to the hospital every single day. Well, we didn't have to come every day, but we went every day.
Yeah, and it wasn't like we said, it wasn't close. Like it was like 30 minutes. So
yeah, there were other moms like who we would see like once in a while, and like we would hear because we were obviously there so much. So we would hear the nurses like that they didn't really come like that, and like. I don't know. I feel like I couldn't do that. So we were just there from like...
Definitely. We were like, what else are we going to do?
Yeah, what else am I going to do? I thought she was going to come home with us.
If we weren't there, we were like getting some stuff for her, like shopping for her or something like that.
Yeah, like we had to get her these mittens because she kept pulling out her feeding tube from her nose.
Yeah, like we had to go get her a car seat and like her bag, like everything for the room and stuff like that. So, but yeah, and we would come back.
Oh, yeah, because we didn't have a baby shower, by the way. We didn't have a baby shower because she came too early.
She came too early.
She came 2 weeks
we were planning to have
a
a baby shower in October.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did that, and we would come, and the first, she had a feeding tube through her nose. She was just in the incubator, so we would just come, feed her, we would hold her, do skin to skin, just talk to the nurses. Shout out to all the nurses; they're super cool.
They were all super cool. They all treated us very much like grown, you know what I mean? Like they treated us
with so much respect.
Yeah, like how they were supposed to, not fucking.
Not
like there was like 1 or 2 that was just like. You know what I mean? But we said something about it because it was like, you're not going to treat us differently just because we don't know you yet, you know? So that was cool. And then she got to go home. She had to pass all her little tests. You can tell them what the tests were.
Yeah, she had to pass like all kind of tests and like requirements in order to go home. She had to hold her own weight. She had to be like 4 pounds, I think. 4 pounds. She was only born 2 pounds, 14 ounces. So. And
then her weight dropped.
Yeah, then her weight dropped a little bit because, when babies are born,
they have like water weight or something like that.
They're swollen. So yeah, she dropped and she had to gain all that. She had to be in a bed without like the over thing, so hold her own body.
So just in a regular like bassinet.
Yeah, and like she also had to be eating on her own because without the feeding tube in her nose.
So she had to be drinking all her meals with her bottle.
She ate 3 hours. She ate every 3 hours, so she had to be able to eat every 3 hours through a bottle and keep it down and use the bathroom by herself. And also the big final, she did that. And the big final test that they also say like that babies don't pass right away. It takes them maybe like 2-3 times. Is the car seat test.
And she passed it first night.
Yeah, they have to sit in the car seat for 90 minutes, whole minutes, and without having like an episode or any of that. And she did that. She passed it first try, and that next morning.
Oh yeah, the next morning he was in the shower.
Yeah.
And his phone was ringing, so I answered it because it was the NICU, and she was like, "How are you guys doing today? Like, do you guys have the room set up?" And I was like, "Yeah, like we already have everything ready. Like we're so excited." And then she was like, "Well, guess what? She gets to come home. She passed." And I was like, "Oh shit, seriously?" And she was like, "Yeah." And so we went. I went in the bathroom and I told him, I was like, "Oh my God, she gets to come home." And then we started crying, and then we went to go pick her up, and we said goodbye to her nurses. We got some pictures with them, and we took all her pictures. We got to put her like a new outfit on. And then we brought her home. Yeah, we had brought her home. She was super healthy. Nothing was wrong with her. Yeah, nothing was wrong with her. She had to take like vitamin D and iron when she first came home. Yeah, we had to keep giving her like little vitamins and stuff like that. And then but that was only for like 2 months. And she was perfectly fine. You know what I mean? She was super healthy. She was still so tiny. But she was eating perfectly fine, using the bathroom. She was laughing. She was smiling a little bit. But now she's hyper. Now she has so much energy, and she's always just wanting our attention. So so that's her story. That's if you guys would like to see her grow up, make sure that you guys subscribe, because we're gonna be on here for a long time, and we are gonna be filming like her first birthday party, second birthday, third, fourth. But we want to take her like to Disneyland. Like we want to film all that stuff. So and our next baby, we'll want to have you guys come along with us as well. Yeah, we do plan to have another baby everything, labor and delivery, pregnancy. You guys will be able to go along with her pregnancy. Make sure you guys go follow our Instagram, because this is the last chance. We hit 100 subscribers. Yeah. Oh yeah, we did. Hey, like appreciate everybody subscribing and everybody that joins the family. We're gonna call you guys some. Go ahead and make sure, maybe go ahead and amongst you guys yourself in the comments, come up with something you guys want to be called as a family. I like the loves. I like the love family or something like that. But let me know what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is you guys the last chance to enter the giveaway. Last chance, y'all. We'll drop the steps in the description, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that, and go ahead and enter the giveaway, because this is you guys the last chance, and we'll be announcing and doing. She was joking. You didn't even stop. It's okay. I knew she was fine. She's a thug. You're a thug, girl. We'll be doing the giveaway and announcing it on our Instagram live. So make sure you guys go follow both of our Instagrams. Yes, but they'll be in the description. But and our TikTok. We're going up on there. We've been posting every day. So make sure you guys go follow that. And do not forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. And also, wait. Hold on. Chillax, bro. They need to say hi to Alea. So in the comments, I want you guys to say, "Hello, Alea. Welcome. Happy 7 months. Happy 7 months." Yeah, so that way she can, feel the love too. Feel the love. Feel that you guys want her in the family too. It's not, you guys aren't just watching. Just because I feel like she's upset with us because we don't put her in that many videos, but it's because you guys seen from today, she's a handful, bro. But yeah, we're gonna be putting her in a lot more videos, and that's it. Stay tuned for the next few stay tuned for lit content. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the family, comment your favorite part, and we out this thing. See you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.